Welcome back to Listen and Spill, the podcast where we say it with our chest and we keep it real. I'm your host, Sarah OJ. Georgia might come. There's tube strikes, so we don't know. But in her place, we have Gabs in the building.
Clark it.
Welcome back, Gabs. And we're here to talk about what's been happening on the For You page. I know you lot have been seeing all them clips about Ginga Jay. We're here to unpack it. And even better that we have someone that was there, live and direct. So let's get into it.
Shout out to Ginger.
Well, so the title today is I Hate Black Women. Preference or prejudice? The truth about Ginga Jay. And his anti-Blackness. This is it. So, we've all seen the clips. Yeah? When I saw it first, my first reaction was, this man is crashing out. It was going very left. From the clips alone, you're just seeing the crash out. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, let me go and do my findings. Because I was prompted by a few people. Jack. He was like, go and watch the episode. Okay, let me go and watch the episode. I watched it twice. I even made notes. Yes. You know? You have to study. University things.
Correct me if I'm wrong then. I didn't study it.
And I saw where it went left. Now, from a viewer's point of view...
You saw where it went left?
I saw where it went left. I could see where it was building up.
I'm interested to know that. When the time comes. Cool.
When you saw the clips after coming out of the show, because you were on there, you was on the show, live and direct. Yeah. When you saw the clips, what was your reaction, seeing as you were there?
Wait, when I saw the clips?
Yeah.
Or when I come off the set?
When you come off the set.
Because you don't see clips.
So you don't see the clips that we see?
No, not when you come off the set. You just record and
so you just record and that's it?
And then you go to the forum and you just sit down and...
Cool.
Then you wait for the next episode because you're recording quite a lot in one day.
Fairs, more than one episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, so let's scrap seeing what we saw. Yeah. When you was there and it was happening and the crash out was going down, what was your thoughts? What was your reactions?
What was my thoughts when he was doing that? You're doing it to the wrong girls.
What do you mean by wrong girls?
It would have worked with a bit more like vulnerable girls, but not Zilla and Lois and Cookie. They're internet warriors.
Okay.
They're equivalent to the assassination like Lingman. They're equivalent as far as internet goes.
Yeah.
And also they all got hair. So like
clock it.
Unfortunately for him, that was a special guest episode.
Right. He
ain't been there all the weeks that we've been there.
Right.
We only met him one time. That one episode. Are you getting what I'm saying? So had it been there on a regular basis, you would have seen Zilla got her hair out in all the beginning episodes. Lois got her hair out. All the rest of them. So it's like maybe you would have thought a bit different about what you're saying. Cool. But as far as like him crashing out, that's only because you thought that Zilla was a kid. She might look small, but her mouth is powerful. She's intelligent.
The girl, I see her content on TikTok. She knows how to talk and articulate herself very well.
Girls kind of that
doing the rah-rah.
Being a mute more.
Oh, okay. Intimidating.
Yeah, like
there's nothing intimidating. There's nothing intimidating about Ginga Jay.
You got the wrong ones.
Maybe in a different part of the UK, but them ones, not that corner. It's just not. There was nothing intimidating.
Cookie, none of they ain't standing up for shit. This is their forum. This is what they do.
Yeah, and you're a guest.
You're a guest.
That's what I didn't get. I was like, you're a guest on the platform.
You got the respect for being a guest though, because he wasn't. He wasn't the only guest. There was another guest, but I can't probably say who you see when it comes out. And we was instructed. Let's say me, Rich's channel. Yeah. Before the episode even started, that we should keep our mouth quiet. Okay. Because it's not like another episode, ordinary episode. This one had audience.
It did.
Do you get what I'm saying? I saw that. It's like the other episodes, do what you want to do. But this one, you can't talk over the main guests.
Okay, cool. So you got to give the guest the floor.
So we was background and he's the main guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
That gives a lot more insight.
So when people be like, oh, why didn't you say something? It's like, yeah, you might want to say something, but someone over there saying...
Because I wanted to get into that. And I'm going to still get into that. I'm still going to touch into that because I want to more so talk about how everyone reacted on social media. That blew up.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it straight away. It was getting sent to me. Yeah. So when I'm watching the clips, I was like, take off your hair. Take off. I said, come on. First of all, we're not in secondary school. Those bars might have landed when we were in school and girls were a bit, you know, they didn't like their hair, all that kind of stuff. But everyone knows they're wearing wigs. Everyone knows they've got braids. Everyone knows that they've come in with a wig. You telling me to take off the fake wig, which doesn't make any sense, is not the cuss he thinks it is.
It does make sense based on what angle he was coming at.
But I watched I watched it twice. Look, yeah? You know what it was? Zilla was like, apologies, sir. So he was like, what? Is she taking a shot?
No.
So unless they've edited it in a way where we've missed out some stuff, I had to watch it twice because I really wanted to see the transitional point. What made him so angry and why was that the next thing to say?
He was angry when he was triggered.
Cool.
But he always knew he was going to come on the platform and say what he was going to say.
Really?
Dude, when the question came about, he already in his mind knew he was going to make a bold statement because I'm Ginga Jay. The unfortunate part is you made a bold statement with, let's say, 5 other women who are quite strong and quite opinionated in those topics. Do you get what I'm saying? There's nothing of what he said that he wouldn't have said on another platform. Just the reaction that you got wasn't working. And again, when there's 10 people talking, it's hard to gather your thoughts. Because throughout that time when he was talking, before he even got to the point where he crashed out, he was contradicting himself massively.
And that's what I said. He kept contradicting himself.
His thoughts were all over the place.
And this is it. If you're not someone that can articulate yourself, that's not the platform for you. If you're on the platform with quick thinkers, quick talkers, you're just going to be stuttering and making a mess of the situation. And I feel like that's what happened to him.
And he got led into a dark hole, my guy. But you caused that hole.
And he kept digging.
No one gave you that hole.
Right.
You caused that hole. You see, like, Riches... At the beginning, if you saw the show, Riches knew how to respond in the way that he needed to respond. Yeah. He'd been there.
Yeah.
I think you should have done some research before you came on the show.
And I think that's what it is. It's very important for you to go on the platform knowing its history. Because Backchat, it has a reputation. They're gonna ask some divisive questions.
You get drawn out, innit?
You're gonna get drawn out. Yeah. Are you prepared for the draw out? Yeah. He was very unprepared for the draw out. To the point where he was admittedly saying, I am triggered. Oh, we can see.
You're not supposed to say it.
But you're not meant to. Because that means everyone's succeeded.
Yeah.
When really people are asking you direct questions. I think it was the lady Diara in the audience. Diara, she asked a direct question. He was vague. No, but she's asking you, she's giving you the floor. Answer the question. You can't say what it is about black women and why you won't date them no more.
Yeah, you can say what it is.
But he couldn't.
But again, it's because no one brought that upon him.
And this is
he boldly said that statement.
I don't date black women.
You've opened Pandora's box.
Right.
And now you've got 5 other girls that want to ask you.
They want to know why.
Their questions.
Right. Now. You need to be ready. Because you said this thing. Because you know at first he said it was kind of low.
Yeah.
Everyone was still talking. He was like, I don't date black women.
I don't date black women.
But you wanted to be heard. Okay, now you've been heard.
You get what I'm saying when I say you wanted that?
You wanted to be heard.
I just don't think you expected what come with that.
Right. Because now let's unpack it. Why don't you? Fair enough, you've had some past experiences. Things have gone left. Okay, fine. But then are you trying to say those experiences only happen because they're black women or because of...
Well, he's not trying to say that. But the unfortunate part is, of all of this, is that people will only go based on what you say.
Facts.
We can look beyond what you're saying to a degree if we want to, but them girls weren't trying to look beyond what you were saying. As far as they're concerned, they heard suck your mum.
You think so?
Now, whoa, if I said to you right now, suck your mum,
yeah,
I'm angry, But then one of the people said, "Oh, he said it because he was angry. He didn't mean it."
And it's like, well,
no. The only thing you've heard at the time is,
"Yeah, you suck my mum."
Do you get what I'm saying?
Know what it is there? For the most part, Zilla was actually on his side. Zilla was like, he doesn't fit the question because he has dated within his race, and he realized it didn't work for him. Now he's dating outside. So when he came for her, I was like, "Rah, you're gunning for the wrong person," because she was actually backing you. She was saying the question didn't apply to you.
She was backing you up until the point where you made the bold statement. And after that bold statement, it's like, all right, what's going on there?
Yeah,
and again, like I said, they're backing you and you're pushing the whole, oh yeah, you applauded. They applauded because of how highly you spoke of your mum. Not because of the statement that you made. The statement that you made has turned it completely left.
No, it's true.
Because if you put your mum at this pedestal, which respectfully to him and his mum, she is. Yeah. But then you turn around and you say you won't date your mum.
Mm-hmm. That's
but
a contradiction.
Then you expect the black girls on that panel to be at that expectation of a person that again, in the end, you wouldn't date.
So it's like
you contradicted
yourself. It doesn't make sense. And then in what, like, if we can't be, because remember, on one hand, we will never come close, we will never compare.
You never compare.
Okay,
come close.
Fine. Then you're saying your mum is an empress, no one could come close, but then you're saying...
But you wouldn't date a black woman.
So...
Which one is it?
And this is where I was like, okay.
So are you getting... You was going down a road that I don't mind you going down, but you need to really think about how you're delivering.
What you're
not on
next?
A show with uneducated people.
Right.
You're on a show with people that in actual fact are quite a bit educated and quite sharp.
They're
and
quick
all they're
with it.
clocking is... You've said one thing,
you're
but that doesn't match
yourself.
that thing, which doesn't match. And because you don't understand what you're saying, you're just ranting.
Now you're just rambling.
And now you're looking stupid. And you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that is the problem
and
there.
That was really the problem. He could have said what he wanted to say, and it's all about delivery. But he wanted to make it known, I don't date black women.
Cardinal rule. Again, it's not about what you say, it's when you say it and how you say it. Yeah? And fact of the matter is, based on how you've said what you've said, you've made a statement about black women based on your experiences. Which is to a degree okay.
It's
but
not
it
okay.
needs to a degree.
But why is it?
But it needs more context to be fully okay.
Yeah.
Now your context doesn't make sense because what you've done is you've based your view on black people, which is a minority within the UK, based on a minority within the minority.
Exactly.
And you're expecting
people,
the minority that you've experienced, to speak for the majority.
Yeah.
And that's how it's been taken based on how you've said it.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
But again, if someone says to you straight, suck your mum, what did you hear?
Suck your mum. Because it's like he was overly trying to generalize. And it's like, well, bro, you can't generalize off of a few experiences.
But if you do, this is what you're going to get.
You're going to get the backlash.
You're going to get the backlash because you're not actually speaking clearly here. There's no way that minority group of girls that you've dated or dealt with can speak for the majority of black women in the world.
Because he had this narrative of it's black women that have black attitude.
There you go.
And it's like, oh. So then I remember one of the ladies was like, what, so your mum don't have sass? And then the Majesty said, when your woman is speaking to you in, is it maybe Gujarati or Punjabi, does she not say it with attitude or whatever the case is? Like, stop making it a black woman thing. We're not the only ones on the planet with attitude.
Every culture comes with a different attitude.
Right.
And every culture has a different class system.
Yeah.
In which case, they will demonstrate a different type of attitude from the British culture to the to the Nigerian culture.
Yeah. The Americans.
The lower class people won't have the same attitude as the bourgeoisie. Do you get what I'm saying? They're a bit more snobbish and they're a bit more chavvy.
Yeah. Yeah,
but in actual fact, it's all attitude.
It's all attitude.
However way you want to look at it, every culture has an attitude.
Yeah.
So when you're talking the way you're talking, that's why I said, I don't think you dislike black people. And I've said this so many times to so many people. You don't hate black people. But I think there is an underlying issue that you have that you haven't looked at and you need to resolve so that you can have more clarity when you're speaking. Because
I really think it's
clarity
it's a mother
is what
wound.
allows you to now say things for people to understand.
Yeah.
And when you're not clear in your thoughts,
you're just saying stuff.
You're just saying stuff.
You're
and
just
it sounds
saying stuff.
Wild.
Mental. Mental.
Because again, nothing of what you've said, I don't think a lot of people haven't said. However, you'd be an idiot to believe that only black women have eyelashes.
Yeah.
extensions,
weaves and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
get the hell out of it.
It's like, what are you talking about?
And you're even more of an idiot in that situation because you've targeted girls that actually have hair.
Right.
But you haven't considered that there's some women that wear wigs because they have issues with hair.
And this is it. What about the women that have alopecia? Thank you. So it's like, how inconsiderate.
Statements here.
Yeah. Think about the repercussions.
Think about what you're saying.
This is it. Think
about
it in its entirety. Don't just say stuff.
Because if you look at it based on the girls that have 9-inch hair going down, blonde, pink, blue, whatever, that does not speak for the majority of girls that actually do have wigs and why they wear it.
And then what about the black
girls? A lot of them don't wear
weird.
It because they have to. They wear it because it's a different style.
Thank you. It's for versatility.
So again, once again, you haven't been around enough black people to be able to make that statement.
And if he had, he wouldn't make that statement.
Which means there's an issue. Right. And you need to figure out what that issue is for yourself, not for social media, for yourself.
Because he made it a point to say he doesn't like the way he loves his mom. His mom's an empress, she's a queen, but I don't like the way she behaves.
So you don't like her.
So which one is it? So
but as women, as black women, we should live up to the expectation of your mom.
So I'm confused.
To not pick us anyway. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And the attitude that you've got is the same attitude I've got.
Right.
1, 2, 5, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you was animated. You was jumping.
Yeah.
That is, as far as I'm concerned, lower class black attitude. That's what you call ratchet behavior. And we've all demonstrated on the show in one way or another. You saw me dancing, doing all this, whatever. Yeah. That's not classy black attitude. That's ratchet style attitude. But that you can't speak for the majority of.
Yeah.
We're identifying what it is, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And you're doing it the same way that you're saying you don't like it.
This is it. But this is it. There was just too many contradictions.
Too many, and that's what killed you, man. And that's what made it easy for the girls, because the girls didn't have to manipulate you. They just asked questions as they do.
They did.
For example, Riches, he's in this situation, and he's had to say straight, how many times are you going to ask me the same question in different ways? He understands what they're doing. They're just asking to try and get you to respond in the way that they think you're going to respond.
Yeah.
They didn't bait you. You baited yourself.
This is it. They didn't bait him. They didn't probe Ginger. He was ready to go off and didn't expect
that to happen.
He didn't expect that.
When you say, I thought Zilla was going to take off her wig. I swear to God. You know what, I only met Zilla on the show when we started the show.
Okay, cool.
She wasn't on the last season.
Yeah.
But from the moment that we connected and we started speaking week by week, I could tell this one that she don't give two shits.
Yeah.
Her man was in the audience.
Okay.
The hell out of her. He didn't say she knows how to handle herself. So in my head, I'm just like, she is who she is.
Yeah. She's authentically herself.
You that's the wrong one to go for. Go for the one that might be a bit.
I might maybe insecure,
trying to be someone
whatever.
else. Zilla is Zilla,
she looks very. She's very sure of herself.
That's what I say. She whose place?
Yeah. Because automatically I put myself in that situation, and it's like, well, you know me, Gabs.
Yeah. Who?
Who are you talking to? First of all,
us as the guys, when we was there, we was like, I know, well, China was a bit different. China, because he has a relationship with Ginger in a certain kind of way. But me, let's say Riches and that, we was just like, boy, let's just kick. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't being violent. He was being
very aggressive, though.
He was talking aggressively.
Yeah.
But he wasn't he wasn't going towards anyone to threaten anyone.
Well,
I mean, only when that happens will we then whatever. Other than that, we've been given our instructions, boy.
Okay.
Everyone stand back, let him do what he's doing.
Because I felt like he was.
And it wasn't my place to do that anyway. Yeah. If you go to the next episode, well, not the next episode, probably another episode when you see the next special guest, it's the same thing.
Okay.
On Backchat, nobody gets more than, let's say, 30 seconds before someone's interrupted you.
This is it.
When the new person comes and is talking, at one point, that person was talking for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We all sat there oh, that's the special guest.
Okay. Do you think this whole special guest thing is working?
I couldn't tell you. That would be, I'm not in the background to know whether
it is.
I was just a cast member.
As a cast member, what's your perspective on it, though?
I was still trying to figure out what made them special.
Facts.
But the other one, when I found out, the other one is does this show, does whatever. I'm like, Yeah, can I get an autograph? Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Like, because you're clearly important.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. To be a special guest.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously you respect the game, innit? Like, it's the YouTube world, innit? Like, whether the
it's
person is not special to you or not, because you know them personally.
Yeah,
as far as YouTube goes, there is somebody in it.
Yeah.
So, hey.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like with the whole, because everyone's saying it's anti-black. That's what I'm seeing on the timeline. But then I'm also seeing like a divide, because even with a few of our clips have gone viral on Listen and Spill, and I feel like it started to reveal the true nature of certain men. So there was a particular clip that's gone viral, and we're talking about flowers, yeah? Talking about florist flowers and Tesco flowers, yeah? And we've just said our opinion. Tesco flowers is bare minimum. You can get the cheapest one going for £3.50. That's gone viral. But I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments, this is what Ginga Jay was talking about. Why? Because we're black?
I'm going to go as far as saying, I don't think a lot of men really know about flowers. I'm not gonna sit there and say I ain't done Tesco flowers, like. But I'm more time I forget. So that's the quickest way to do it. If there's an M&S, I mean, I'll go M&S.
Yeah.
But that don't change the fact that wherever we've gone, I've paid however much this, which is way more than the flowers.
And you get what I'm saying?
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Whatever,
but
whatever.
Like the flower part, I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna go and like ask the floor? Like, if the florist says that these flowers are the best flowers in the world and they cost this amount, I could bring them to you like, no, they bumped you. Well, clearly I've been bumped because I wouldn't know what the best flowers are.
That post was mainly to do with like intent. Like what's bare minimum.
What's bare minimum?
More, yeah. And we were saying like Tesco grocery flowers is bare minimum.
It's a gesture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice gesture and it's appreciated, but it is bare minimum. So obviously a lot of the comments now are like, oh yeah, this is what Ginga Jay was talking about, referring to black women, black attitude, black
Why?
this. And it's like, oh my God.
If a bare minimum, let's say, is flowers, a bare minimum for, let's say, an Asian dad for his daughter is for you to have a whole house and a business.
Facts.
Bare minimum for, let's say, a Nigerian culture would be that if you want my daughter, I want 20 cows.
Facts.
Again, it depends on what you value.
Facts. Facts.
Bare minimum for a British person could be something else. But then for another British family, it could be all the way down here. Yeah. So if you said bare minimum is flowers, someone might turn around and say bare minimum is just being present. Different standards, different strokes for different folks, man.
True.
What has that got to do with...
Exactly. So I'm like, what's Ginga Jay got to do with it? And
I think we need to drop the whole black stuff.
And this is it. I feel like enough, that's more about what I wanted to get into, because it's very easy for people to paint this rhetoric of the angry black woman or the angry black man or whatever. And it's like, what, because I have an opinion? What, because I'm assertive? And I feel like the impact that it's having on black women, because I've been seeing a few videos, this whole Ginga Jay thing has crossed the pond, by the way. The Americans are chiming in.
It?
Oh, and they are livid. They are dragging him. Because they're like, him, of all the people, if there was ever going to be anyone, he is telling black women to take off their wigs and take off their lash and take off their... People have drawn out the missus. Yeah. Now the missus is catching strays.
Look, he got what was coming to him, and obviously, hopefully he's all right, and he bounces back from that. But he got what was coming to him, because again, like I said to Riches in our GC, it's an eye for an eye for some people.
Facts. I said that earlier.
And you wasn't trying to be informative. You wasn't trying to be understanding. You was trying to humiliate those girls on the panel by saying the things you were saying.
You tried to shame
and
them.
they came back and they did what they did. Now, obviously, it's left the public. And now the public have decided that you're nasty. Yeah,
you're cancelled.
And now, if you're cancelled because of that, that's not a them problem. That's a you problem, because you were trying to be nasty.
You were trying to be nasty.
Now, for every action, there is a reaction, and there's consequences for our actions. So if you was nasty to them and then they come back and be nasty to you, you can't now be mad at them for being nasty towards you, because you had, like, okay, let's just say that happened and this whole social media whatever crash out wasn't a big deal and everyone was cheering for Ginga Jay. Do you think it changed his perspective?
No.
Now, what would happen to those girls?
This is it.
And you get what I'm saying? But because it's gone the other way.
This is it. And I feel like
So what does that teach us?
It's a good thing.
What does that teach us? Don't be nasty.
Exactly. Don't be nasty.
Don't be nasty.
And
bro.
leave certain topics alone. Like,
I've never insulted somebody online or anything like that. For me personally, I'm just like, there's no need for none of this.
How is that person's wig disturbing you? How does it affect your life? Leave them alone. I don't go online. I don't talk about people's appearances. I don't berate people for what they look like, what they wear. It's none of my concern.
Yeah, like it's just a bit like, what?
It's just nasty and it's uncalled for. So Villa, and it's the thing, because he's clearly been doing it. This is clearly something he's been doing and has gone on unchecked.
Unchecked, yeah.
Because I saw the unseen footage of when he was obviously offset and he was still ranting and raving and doubling down on what he was saying. And there was man them dapping him up. So he's getting applauded. People are doing ha ha ha. Oh, people are laughing. Ga, 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 hee hee ha ha ha.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of laugh, because even the girls were laughing because nobody really cared.
But it's like, you cannot care, but he was performing for his audience.
And the audience didn't care either.
At one point, he even faced the audience on set. Yeah. He was performing. And it's like, oh, you actually think you have an audience for you because you're the special guest. Let's see how this pans out. Yeah. He didn't expect it.
No, he didn't.
To pan out this way. And then the stories was him doubling down some more.
But then, again, this is the part where we say, like, people like him, respectfully, you should have management.
Facts.
Because they can direct you a bit and help you understand things. Because even if you, even after the fact, remember, like, the episodes get done and then confessionals come later on. So there was enough time between, let's say, when you did the show to doing the confessionals. Someone in that time should have told you, rah. But in confessionals, you've gone one further and come for Lois when she's revealed certain things about her life. You've come for Zilla about basically opening her legs. And I'm just like...
I'm like, this is just nasty.
My guy,
this is
where
very
are you
nasty.
going with this? Now, your argument was you opened up about an experience that you've had where you've been cheated on.
Right.
Lois has opened up about, in actual fact, what she's done to her ex-husband and whatever else. And rather than keep it as a, wow, that's informative and it's unfortunate that's happened, you've attacked her for
weaponized it.
You've weaponized it. But that's the same thing you're accusing Zilla of doing.
This is what I'm saying.
So once again, it's back and forth with the contradictions. Right. It's like...
too many contradictions.
Like, come
and
on,
that
like,
was my issue.
Like...
So then he even went as far. So it's like after watching the episode, seeing what he said about Zilla and about her legs and this and that. Her legs ain't been spread open wide enough, and when they have, then she should come back to him. First of all, that's just disgusting. Yeah. Then he's had his rant on Insta stories. I'm like, someone needs to take this man's phone, because then he went on to then call out Zizi and then say she don't wash her crutches.
Zizi Moore?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh shit.
So it's like, if there was any point where you was going to get cancelled, let's say you might have been saved from what was happening on the episode. Maybe people would have given you some grace, And then you come on your Insta stories and you've given some sincere apology and explained where you were coming from. It might have been a 50-50 split. There might have been some people that, like, do you know what, F that guy, you're not coming back, and some people would have rocked with him. He doubled down. And then started talking about the lack of washing of crutches. I said, yeah, you're gone. You're gonna. Yeah. Someone I was speaking to called it, and he was like, he's cancelled. He is not coming back. I said, you think so? I was like, do you think the UK culture...
I wouldn't want to see anyone lose their livelihood or whatever.
And this is the thing. People need to think about that.
Because that's unfortunate.
If you know you as a person, your persona is your bag, you need to think about how you brand yourself.
Well, that's why you need management.
You need management.
People go and get your managers and pay to be guided. Yeah.
They'll tell you what you should and should not do.
Yeah.
Especially if you're someone that you know you get easily triggered and you have a temperament on you. You need management. Because all that ranting and raving that he was doing in his living room, up and down. I said, can someone take his phone? Where's the girlfriend? Where's the Asian queen? She needs to take his phone.
Shout out to the Asian queen.
And this is what I'm saying. It's like, with him having a preference, have your preference.
Yeah.
To be honest, us black women, we don't give a heck. If black men don't want to be with us, we actually don't care. Like, I don't care.
I think that's wrong. I think black women care. I think the level of care, maybe, but we do care. They care enough to be like, why? Like, let's understand why. Why? No, as in, we care enough to ask why. Not care like, I just don't care. They care enough to ask why.
Because when
and then from there, you can go on to...
whatever. This is it. Because with him, it's like, okay, you don't date black women. Okay, why? Because he's had poor experiences. Okay, cool. Whatever. You're trying something else. Hope it works out for you. No problem. But as far as being, you don't date black women because of this, and... Listen, we've set you free. Yeah. You are free to go. You don't need to now tell us all the reasons why you don't date us. It's okay. No one's begging. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Yeah. And that's just my stance on it. Now,
but Asian women cheat too, though.
Everyone cheats. White women, Asian, black...
Woman is woman, though.
Man is man.
Man is man.
This is it. If you're going to get cheated on, you're going to get cheated on. It's not a race issue.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like I said again, there's some people in this world, and I'm gonna say this. I don't think when you're too opinionated on a particular thing, and your opinions are not like, you haven't studied those opinions properly, you shouldn't be talking on camera.
Facts.
You need to be a very understanding person when talking on camera, because respectfully, the world is watching you, and unless you're trying to promote, like, I don't know, KKK or something, like
something mad.
Something mad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really be doing it.
No, it's not for you.
Because that's not how the internet really works.
Yeah.
The internet is an open platform for all people.
It's true.
So if you've got a problem with LGBT and you proper don't like them, I mean, you can go on internet and make your case, but don't think it's not going to come with
it's going to come with
problems.
Some repercussions. Are you prepared
for that?
Are
you prepared for that? You know?
And a lot of people aren't.
And that's why you have secret society. So do it in your little group chats and say what you want to say but don't make it public.
Don't make it public because if you know you're not ready for the smoke. And I feel like that's what his issue was as well. He couldn't believe the backlash because he was saying that, I've come out, it's my fault, I've come out into a society where everyone's just soft and you can't say what you really want to say. No one's saying don't say what you want to say, but you might need to tweak
how you say it, and there's a when you say it.
Right.
That goes.
You said it in a room when there was how many black women and you thought it was going to land?
And how you said it. Didn't sound like you was trying to be understanding.
Not
or
at
talking
all.
About black Nubian queens.
It was an attack.
Natural hair. It was an attack.
It was an attack.
And they gave it back.
Absolutely, because it was.
I mean, boy, they gave it back. Pass it 7 8. Why did you know what I'm saying? So you'd think that them girls on that platform were vulnerable. Trust me, I was with Cookie and Lois, but from before.
Yeah.
They ain't vulnerable.
Yeah. But you can tell
They're strong characters.
You can tell.
They didn't need no support from no guy there. They handled themselves.
You can tell. They were standing firm. They didn't look like they were intimidated anyway to begin with. Yeah. And to be honest with you, put a lot of women in the room. Ginga Jay is not intimidating. Let's just keep it a buck. And
physically, he naturally like any other man. Maybe not you. You know, you bench press, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, not all the women bench press. You get me squatting 100 kg in that.
That's what I'm saying. We're very strong.
Yeah, no, but
I don't find it intimidating at all. I find it quite laughable, and that's what I found. I found it hilarious for the most part. Cause I was like, oh, this is a very angry little man. Gosh, calm down. I
won't go as far as an angry little man, but I would say that he's a man that has some unresolved issues. Because again,
hence angry.
I don't think it was anger because that moment was angry.
He was too easily triggered.
Like I said, unresolved issues. I don't call it angry because again, it's like
you don't want to feed into the stigma.
I don't want to feed into that stigma. Man. Yeah, angry black man. He's not an angry black man because again, if he was an angry black man, he was welcoming everyone. He was genuinely nice when we first got there. He was cool. He was talkative, male and female, and there was no feeling of of what he seemed like a very lovely guy, and even after, I still feel like he was a lovely guy. But even after, again, take all the other bits out.
Okay,
when he's normally speaking, man can kind of understand where he's coming from, but still don't agree with it to a degree because the way you did it was a bit like, bro. Because again, at the time we can't explain certain things to you, but you have to understand. Let's say take Majesty.
Yeah,
she was on the platform that day. She's actually trying to understand where you're coming from by stating and trying to defend you. Because you're so, and again, which I say, when you're angry, the best thing to do is to walk away or be silent because often what comes out,
you need to gather
it's not
yourself.
What you mean. You need to gather your thoughts.
Yeah.
You've attacked all of the girls on the panel based on Zilla.
Yeah.
And they didn't even say nothing to you.
Yeah.
He was straight away, take your wig off. Take your wig off.
Yeah.
Take your wig off. And all the girls are like, whoa, Majesty and Shreen. Like, whoa. I'm not, why do you direct it to... So that's when it looks like, okay, this has gone beyond Zilla. It seems like you got an issue with black women.
Yeah, and
you
that's
what I'm saying?
Cookie...
And that's something that you need to go and figure out.
And he needs to address that, and that's really what it was. So when Cookie said it, because you know Cookie said it first. It sounds like you hate black women.
No, she didn't say it first. It was
she
me.
said it. No. You might have said it, but the microphone, because I watched it twice, it might not have picked it up.
It did.
I said the beginning?
Yeah, I said, so you got issue with black women, right?
You said that earlier on. Yeah.
Like.
So you know when it was starting to get heated and it was going left, Cookie was like, it sounds like you hate black women.
Yeah.
Like, okay, whatever. And he was like, what? I hate black women. So you're saying I hate my mother?
Yeah.
Then he's gone, he's ran with it. Now all of a sudden, they're saying I hate my mom. No one said that.
No, that was my fault.
Did you instigate that?
Yeah.
Because he lost the plot.
I was trying my best to I was trying my best to be good.
But you wanted to still troll
not say anything, but I got to a point where I was like, man, I'm sitting there for too long. At one point, I'm touching my watch like, this ain't the Ginga Jay show.
Can we wrap it up?
Can we?
Yeah.
And I said, and that's when he left. I'm like, yeah, but you look cussed his mum. Then Cookie's like, no, we didn't. No, I was like,
yeah, because no one did.
Say something,
yeah, because he was on this. What? So I hate my mother. No one's saying that. You just said that your mum's an empress and all of these things.
Listen to this. When you're angry and you receive information,
you just become very irrational, man.
It's not hitting home. It's like the kids that I work with. It's like the best thing to do is to not talk to them when they're angry or overstimulated. Yeah. You need to wait for them to calm down so you can rationalize thoughts and be very careful with how we explain what happened before you start spazzing out of nothing. You can't
always. This is the thing. You got to learn to not be so reactive.
Again, his development in that, coupled with his experiences, may not be there. And that's why I said there's some things you need to actually look at. There's some issues that you need to figure out for yourself.
Facts.
Because respectfully, how you've managed yourself in that situation is not good at all.
It was poor.
And considering that your age, you're not going to get away with it like a young person.
This is it. And I can imagine he's not young, is he?
If he's younger than me, I'm going to be surprised. Shit, I'm young. I'm 36.
He's 34. Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
I'm like the oldest guy on the
You might have to take him under your wing, you know, Gabs. You might need some mentoring.
Me? I'm scared of him.
Yeah,
he's a dangerous guy.
Because of the...
Yeah, what are you talking about? I said, you want to say something to that guy. That guy try and put me in the bill. I ain't playing with that guy.
He's reformed, no?
But I don't care what you're calling him.
He's a reformed citizen.
He's a serious guy. Apparently, he's known. He's a serious guy, man. I don't know. I'm not involved, man. Like, anyway, I'm just here for a laugh.
I can tell because you were just there. All I just see is your eyes. I just see your facial expressions. I said, guys are just there for a good time, you know.
I think I was even I was a bit tipsy.
Fair enough.
We ain't allowed to drink on set, innit?
Okay. So what was you sneak and drink?
I have to, man. I can't let disclaimer. I can't let them know, because if you do, they catch you. You know, you're off.
You're done. Oh, really?
But sometimes it's hard, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
You need something to take the edge off. It's a lot, man.
It's a whole day.
And it was the one question for that one episode. Is that how it always is?
Yeah, per episode.
My God.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's days that I come off that set and I'm like...
drained.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
There's a few, 1 or 2 episodes, I even fell asleep.
Oh.
I had someone nudging me, I think Richard or something, I had to my body couldn't handle it.
So on a set day, how many hours are you there?
Boy, you're there from, let's say, 10 or 11 to 6, 7 sometimes.
Oh, so it's a full day of filming. It's a work day.
Fair enough. But funny enough, they're there from earlier.
Of course, they got to set up and do all of that stuff.
Because I don't know how they do it, man. Shout out to them.
Well, seeing as we're talking about back chat, I want to talk about the back chat effect and platform accountability.
Yeah.
Seeing as you're on there, I would say backchat low-key kind of thrives on messy topics, divisive topics. Even China made reference to himself. That question in particular, he was just like, I don't really like these type of questions.
Why not?
Because it's divisive.
It's not.
So what's your take on that?
Well, I mean, not that he's saying rubbish, because shout out to China, but for me, it's a question, bro. It's not designed to draw you out. It's not specifically catered to you in any kind of way. It's a question. How you choose to answer that question is how you choose to answer that question. So when you, like his thing was, that's a loaded question. You know what you're going to get from that kind of question. No, we don't know what we're going to get. Why should we know what we're going to get? What we're expecting or what they really are expecting is someone to come and say something that in actual fact is going to be interesting.
But
what you do is you say your mad thoughts. And who told you to say your mad thoughts? How you get it? Like,
what you say in the PG version, maybe?
If you know you don't know how to answer your question, ain't nobody forcing you to answer it.
It's not by force.
God damn it.
It's true. But also as well, do we feel like these questions are even necessary? Like are they informative though? Like how does it help?
Depending on who's responding. So again, it is a factor that based on the question, it happens, and that's the whole point of backchat. It's controversial questions, questions that in actual fact people generally want to know an answer to, but often won't ask it because they're scared. But the platform is designed like that.
That's just giving me some insight because I didn't actually know what backchat stood for. I'll be honest. Is Georgia here? Oh, guys, Georgia's actually here, so we might have to.
It's about time.
Do you know what I mean? We've got to run through the episode a little bit, and that's good. So we can pause it, innit? So then we'll restart when she comes in.
I'm back. Tracks were mad. I got home.
She made it, guys.
6 o'clock.
I know.
And I've got the kids to deal with. Micah going football. I haven't showered. I'm in my work clothes. I feel dirty.
You're all right, man. You're all right.
Thank you.
You look fresh.
This is it. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell.
Don't think I can feel it. So my thing is with backchat, yeah. So if, let's say for instance, we went on there like you said, I'll come. Do you think we'd crash out?
No.
Because it seems like it's the sort of show where you could crash out on.
You only crash out if you've got wild views, man. And I don't think you've got wild views. I think you balance emotion and sense quite well.
Okay, thank you.
So when you're looking at backchat, the only thing you'd probably struggle with is, again, how we're able to give each other time to talk. You don't get time to talk.
That will
also,
piss
some
me
of the
off.
responses that you're going to get from some of the guys, maybe on sensitive topics to do with maybe women and men and whatever, they might be a bit too ignorant, in which case...
So do you think some of your castmates are ignorant?